Let's talk honestly about what it is really like to retire in Big Bear. I get this question constantly from people who have been coming up here their whole lives, from folks who only visited once and fell in love with the Pines, and from people who are just exhausted by the hustle and looking for a quieter chapter. So today, I want to talk you through the realities of retiring here, the good, the complicated, and the things that most people don't think about until after they've moved. Big Bear is one of those places that sneak up on you. You come up for a long weekend or a family trip, or maybe you just escape the summer heat, and then you catch yourself dreaming about what it would be like to live here. What it would be like to wake up to the mountain air every single day, like we do. It's peaceful, it's slower, and it feels like a place where you can actually breathe again. And honestly, for a lot of people, that's the whole point of retirement. So let's start with the number one reason to choose to retire here: quality of life. This isn't a community that's overbuilt or overcrowded. You're surrounded by forest, water, wildlife, and actual seasons. We get the full range: snow in the winter, golden fall mornings, wildflowers in the spring, and summers that still cool down at night. If your soul needs nature, you're in the right place. Big Bear retirees tend to be active: hiking, kayaking, pickleball, biking, volunteering at the Discovery Center, joining the church groups, taking art classes, joining local book clubs, doing morning walks by the lake. There's always something to do, and it's easy to stay healthy because the outdoors kind of force you into movement. Even just running errands here has you walking upstairs, parking on slopes, and hustling around at altitude, which brings me to something very important. You've got to be ready for the elevation. We are at 67 to 7,000 feet. For most people, it's amazing. Clean air, fewer allergens, more sunshine. For others, it takes some getting used to. If you're sensitive to altitude or have certain medical conditions, it's worth testing it out with a longer stay before committing. Now let's talk about the cost of living, because that's a huge factor in retirement decisions. Compared to coastal California, Big Bear is more affordable. Compared to the Midwest or the South, we sit in this middle zone where your dollar goes further than LA, Orange County, San Diego, Thousand Oaks, but you're not getting a bargain price either. The good news though, property taxes are lower than many big cities, and you can get a comfortable cabin or a single-story home without spending $1 million. Most retirees choose neighborhoods like Fox Farm, Eagle Point, Big Bear City, Whispering Forest, or even Upper Moon Ridge, depending upon their lifestyle. And a lot of people specifically look for single-level homes because stairs can get old in the snow. But here's the thing, the maintenance varies. Living in the mountains mean you deal with snow removal, frozen pipes, wildlife, and sometimes higher utility bills in the winter. Sometimes retirees absolutely love the rhythm of mountain life. Firewood, cozy nights, the seasonal flow. Others get tired of the work. That's why when I consult with someone considering retiring here, I spend a good amount of time talking about the lifestyle fit, not just pricing. If you want ease, look for flat lots, good sun exposure, and neighborhoods that get plowed early. Let's talk community. Big Bear is warm. It's friendly, and it's small enough that you actually get to know people. When you retire here, you're not isolated unless you want to be. We have churches, clubs, nonprofits, senior programs, and tons of volunteer groups. People look out for each other. If you have a driveway that doesn't get plowed, someone across the street is probably going to do it for you. If you need a great mechanic, your neighbor has a guy. If you're a grandparent and you want to plug into family-friendly environment, parks, community events, holiday festivals, and plenty of ways to stay connected. Healthcare is often the biggest concern when people consider retiring in a small town like Big Bear. And I'll be straightforward. Big Bear has solid urgent care, primary care, and a hospital for emergencies. But anything major, specialty appointments, surgeries, big procedures, you are going to go down the hill. Loma Linda, Redlands, Rancho Cucamonga, Apple Valley are all the usual go-tos for us. For many retirees, that's not a deal breaker, but it's something that you need to plan for. If you need routine specialty care multiple times a month, commuting might get tiring. If you're relatively healthy and only need larger facilities occasionally, most people find the trade-off worth it. Now let's talk weather. Retirees either love mountain winters or absolutely. We get snow, sometimes a lot of snow. Some years are calm, others have big storms. You love the cabin in the woods, fire in the fireplace vibe. you'll thrive. If you hate driving in the snow, you'll probably stay at home more in the winter. The good news is that the city has gotten much better with clearing, and you can always hire snow removal service. But you should expect winter to shape your routine just a little bit. Safety is another topic people ask about. Overall, Big Bear is safe, far safer than most SoCal cities. You have a very present sheriff's department and a community that pays attention. Crime tends to be petty theft or seasonal issues. Retirees tell me that they feel completely comfortable walking, hiking, or living alone up here. That's one of the reasons that many people choose this area. Some people don't consider until later, altitude and family. If your kids and grandkids live in Orange County, LA, Riverside, you're actually closer to them than retirees who move to Arizona, Idaho, or Texas. Big Bear gives you distance, but not detachment. You're 2 hours from Disneyland, 2 hours from grandkid birthday parties, 2 hours from down the mountain for medical appointments, or to a Costco, or a big shopping day. And that blend up here, convenience down there, makes it a really unique retirement spot. And let's talk financial opportunity. A lot of retirees buy a duplex or Airbnb eligible home so that they can generate income. You can live in one unit and rent out the other, or live here part-time and rent it out when you're traveling. The rental market is strong, and many retirees appreciate having extra income that keeps up with inflation. Others simply want a quiet residential home and never rent a day in their lives. Both are options for you up here. Now I want to talk about the emotional side of retiring in the mountains, because retirement isn't just financial, it's spiritual. It's a shift in identity, purpose, and rhythm. Big Bear naturally slows you down. Sunsets matter, walks matter, coffee on the porch matters. You notice things, you breathe differently up here. A lot of people find healing, clarity, and a new sense of peace. And many retirees tell me that they feel closer to God out here because nature demands your attention in a different way. You see the stars, you have quiet, you're surrounded by creation. It's easy to feel grounded. But for some, that quiet can feel isolating. If you're used to a busy city, restaurants on every corner, nightlife, nonstop errands, Big Bear is going to be a big shift for you. We have great restaurants, but not hundreds of them. We have grocery stores, but not a dozen of them. We have entertainment, but they don't stay open all night. Whether that feels peaceful or limiting depends entirely on your personality. So, is Big Bear a good place to retire? For the right person, it's phenomenal. If you crave nature, community living, and a place that feels safe and peaceful, then yes, absolutely yes. If you want sunshine, clean air, 4 seasons, and an active lifestyle, Big Bear checks all the boxes. If you want to be close enough to family without living in the chaos of the city, this is perfect. But if you hate snow, need constant medical care, or want major nightlife, this probably is not going to be the spot for you. Here's how I describe it. Big Bear is for people who want simplicity with beauty. It's for people who want to wake up and hear birds instead of traffic. It's for people who want to watch storms roll in, sip coffee on the deck, and spend afternoons walking the bike path. It's for people who want their retirement to feel like a deep breath. And if you're considering it, I always recommend spending time here in every season, not just your favorite one. See how you feel on a snowy morning. See how you feel when the wind kicks up. See how you feel during the quiet months when the tourists all go home. Because if you love Big Bear in the stillness, you'll love living here full time. I hope a lot of retirees find the right home, single stories, flat driveways, easy locations, low maintenance yards, and layouts that support long-term comfort. Every move in retirement should support your future self, not just your present preferences. If you're thinking about it and you want to talk through options, lifestyle, neighborhoods, or whether this mountain is the right fit for you, reach out. I am always here to help you walk through it. Retirement is a big chapter of your life, and it deserves clarity, honesty, and a plan that works for you. And no matter what you choose, remember this: peace is worth protecting. And for many people, this little mountain town ends up being exactly what their soul needed. Again, I'm Rachel Smith with RE/MAX and Big Bear, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.